welcome back.
Sailing Eremia, season 2.
All right, so we survived the first season, so that was good.
That's right.
It was rough at times, but we
made it.
We did good. So we're in Grenada, which is where we finished last season, and we left the boat. The kids and I left mid to end July, and then we went back to the States, and then you came a weekish later.
Yep.
So the boat was on the hard for a couple months, but now we're back in the water, basically anchored where we left y'all.
Only about
not that long ago.
100 yards that way.
Yeah, so we're close to where we ended last season. So, yeah, but we just spent a few months back in the States, seeing our family and our friends, kind of traveling to different parts of Mississippi and a little bit in Tennessee, and just kind of taking a break.
Yeah. Well, and it's hurricane season.
Yeah, during hurricane season. It's strategically planned during that time.
Yes.
Getting some stuff we needed for this season. Let the kids and their friends and play. So
Getting them started on a new school year.
Yeah.
Like that was a big...
Yep, so started a new school year. And what else?
I worked a little bit.
Worked a little bit.
And just trying to coordinate getting boat projects done from 2,500 nautical miles away from where she was.
Yeah, so that's not ideal. Obviously, it's better if you're here, but we knew we wanted to take a little break, so it's just part of it. Okay, so then you came back. You and Luke came back before we did.
Yes. So, yep. So Luke and I left to come back to Eremia before the rest of them, and we did that for the sole purpose of being in the boatyard and making sure everything that I wanted done was finished thoroughly and completely, like I preached to my kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, and then too, so that way, not long after Amber and the rest of them got back, then we could get in the water and be, back to self-sufficient.
Yeah. So several projects got done while we were away, and then when y'all got back, really the progress happened once they got back. There was a few things that had happened before.
Correct.
But most of it was really when you get back. So just a quick, what are the main things that we did?
Yeah, quick overview. All are through holes with seacocks, and those are the controlled inlets to let seawater into the boat for a specific purpose, for like the toilets, the AC units, generator, both the engines, and then the saltwater rinse system in the kitchen. Those got replaced while we were gone, and then once Luke and I got back, everything else was completed. Bottom paint, the sail drive maintenance with the sail drive oil change and seal change, and then what's called clapping the clutch. Still don't understand what that means, but it got completed. And then I painted the sail drives and props to anti-foul them. And during this whole time, our mainsail and Genoa were at the sail makers for repairs.
Yeah. So we'll get them back tomorrow and finish that up. So we're not quite 100%
but we're
ready
so
to go,
close.
but we are so close. We are so close. Yeah, and got the cushions. We redid the cushions down in the salon. We got some sunshades for the back done.
All these wonderful creature comforts that we can already tell have made a huge difference.
So, yeah. So those were the big things. A little bit of fiberglass work, a little bit of rudder stuff where it was knocking. So some other little random things. But the last thing, well, no, we have a couple other projects that we kind of found, because that's it. But I mean, that's just how it is. But the main thing are the sails, and then we'll be ready to go. So we are tired of projects.
And all God's people said amen.
We're ready to have some fun. You know, it's a lot of work to get the boat ready to leave. I've said this so many times. It would have just been easier to stay on the boat.
She is 100% right on that. Because the week that they were gone and I was here by myself, you know, sun up to sundown, I was getting her ready to be on the hard. And then...
And that's after we had already done a bunch of work before. Like, we had already gotten all the sails down, like we had done some stuff, and then we got, you know.
And then the beautiful thing is, then you have to undo everything that I have done now that we're back on the water.
And re-clean everything that we cleaned.
Oh, yes.
Just so it hopefully wouldn't be too bad when we came back, then we have to re-clean it all. So it's just a lot of work and it's hot. So we have been in the not so fun part of boat life, and we're just ready to get back.
Again, and all God's people said amen.
Amen. All right, you about ready then?
Yeah, I am.
What are you thinking about for season 2? What are you thinking? Are you excited?
Oh, very. To slow down and visit all these islands that we've missed, to do some more scuba diving, and just slowing down and enjoying, you know, the true island hops rather than being in a rush to dodge hurricanes.
Yeah, so our plan is to stay in the Caribbean this season, and so hopefully we can hit some new spots and stay a while, and then maybe visit some of our favorite spots. And we didn't get to stay as long as we wanted to. So that's the general plan. We have people ask our plans all the time, and you know, it's a big picture plan. The little details get hashed out right before we actually do it. But that's the big overview.
Are you looking forward or excited to anything?
I mean, I'm just excited to just get back into that routine. You know, part of, I don't do well.
Without a schedule?
Well, I've done better. I don't do great without a schedule. I've done better this past season not having a schedule. I don't do great not feeling settled. So I like to feel settled. If, like, I'm okay going different places and all that, like the schedule, I did pretty good with that this last season, surprisingly. But I think it's because, like, we were settled on Eremia, and so that was kind of my grounding. And so being a little bit of here, a little bit of there, being in the boatyard, we had a VRBO while we were here before we got in the water, like back and forth, all of this, I just don't. That's not my jam. That's not me. I need to be at least a little settled. So I'm looking forward to being settled and getting to into a routine. Not necessarily a schedule, but like just getting into that rhythm and having some fun.
That's right.
Different things. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. Okay, so we would love to have y'all follow along with us for season 2. So if you want to do that, like, subscribe, hit the bell, you know, all the things. Just do it. And if you have questions or want us to, you know, talk about something specific, drop it in the comments, because we're thinking about doing an FAQ video soon. So we want to answer questions that you want to know about. So let us know that too. All right. Bye.